Let me first welcome Jennifer Schenk with the Connection Exchange. Folks, put your hands together to welcome Jennifer.
Good morning. Yes, I am Jennifer Schenk. I'm with the Connection Exchange, and I'm glad to be presenting this morning. So this is my business partner, Kara Owing. She sends her regrets that she's not able to be here this morning, but we have been good friends for quite a while. We're both entrepreneurs. We've had businesses before this business together, and we've also worked in corporate marketing and advertising, and to kind of develop a relationship. Knew that we wanted to get back into business together. Before we started with our business model, our business plan, we kind of defined some of our passions and figured those out. So I want to outline those for you as well. Passions of Connection Exchange. New business is at the heart of everything we do. So entrepreneurship, new business startup, economic development really is what fuels our business. The second thing is mentoring and connecting, helping make mutually beneficial connections between all the people that we work with and then teaching them how to do the same thing. And the third one is putting the personal relationship back in the sales process. So number 2 and number 3 really work hand in hand together. We say we're kind of taking it a step further than just shop local. We're also wanting to keep not only our money in local, keeping the local economy, but also our talent and our wisdom, and encourage that help that community within the local area. What is the Connection Exchange? So we create mutually beneficial connections between new consumers and the businesses that provide the products and services that those new consumers need. We are community focused, we're a lead generation company, and we also have a proprietary software app that we developed. We do this through our membership-based welcome service. So when a new business opens up and launch their business, we greet them with a gift on behalf of the business community. It's a free service to that new business. We meet with business owners and organizational executive directors, managers. We also meet with new management and new ownership of existing businesses, because that's when a new buying decision can be made. We're a 3-tiered membership structure. We have an annual membership fee that we charge our members, and then we also charge by the visit that we make on their behalf. And our members are those established businesses that have business products and services that want to get the word out there about their product and service to those new business owners. So behind the scenes peek at our storage room back in Columbia and what it looks like when we pack bags. We do about 25 at a time, and so it's quite the process. And then I have a packed bag around a prop you want to see. So this is what our Columbia bag looks like. This is what we greet a new business owner when they open up. And it's not just a drop off of the gift. We actually go through each item that is provided on the member's behalf, and we talk about each thing. So we talk about the business that this represents, what that they can offer that new business owner. The tech side of our business. So we developed a proprietary software app. It's a web-based tool, and the member is going to get an email in their inbox after we do a visit on their behalf, and it's going to say, log into the app, see your information. So once they get in, they're going to see all that information about that new business owner. It's going to tell them not just contact information, but also information about what we learned during that visit. So maybe they're a sole proprietor working out of a home office, or maybe they are opening up a brick and mortar. They're going to be hiring employees. Maybe they need a logo design or a website design. Maybe they need a bank. Maybe they need an insurance agent. So all that information is going to be put into the app so that they can log in and see that. Where we are right now and where we hope to go. So we're based out of Columbia. That was our first location. That's where Kara and I are both based out of. And so that's our home location, our corporate office. Our first location was in St. Charles County, St. Louis, and then we've recently launched into West County, St. Louis. We have a location in Springfield that is doing well down there, and then most recently here in Sedalia and in Warrensburg. And then our future locations, we're looking at Jefferson City, Lake of the Ozarks. Those are obvious expansion points for us because they're so close. And then St. Joe and North Kansas City have awesome economic development, so we're looking to be there as soon as possible. We hire with our community connection directors, and we look for people that are already well connected in the community, somebody that can bring us to the local area and run it as their own business, be the face of our business, kind of our boots on the ground person. And so here in Sedalia, that's John Rooks. We're looking forward to introducing him. I know many of you already know him, and he's already well connected here in town. So John Rooks and Jam Marketing will be our community director here. What's next? So we are actively pursuing franchising. We feel like this is something from the very beginning. We knew that it needed to be bigger than just Columbia, bigger than just Missouri even. And we feel like this is a need. This is something that can go anywhere. And we're anxious to get working on that. We've been working on that for about the last 6 months, but really 2018 is where that will really come into play. Obviously, that's expensive and something that's going to be very time consuming. If that does not work out, we're open to licensing our software, helping other welcome services, mainly residential welcome services around the country, kind of get a good start. Our software is something that they could use as well. Helping other non-affiliated welcome service startups be trained, figure out their business model, getting them up to speed, and then eventually we'd also like to have a national conference. What's working well? Fantastic testimonials from both our members, the people that we kind of advertise on their behalf, as well as our new business owners. We really are pleased that we're making mutually beneficial connections, and we've got great testimonials to show for that. Challenges. Just the whole thing around funding and investment opportunities and working with all of that, trying to see if the franchising versus the licensing thing, what's going to work for us best. Focused implementation of ideas. So both Kara and I are big picture people, and putting all of our ideas into place and having the time and the energy and the people to put all those ideas in place has been a challenge. Hiring for scalability and growth, finding those people that are really worth working with in different communities. Membership sales, all of our locations except for Columbia are really in growth focused mode right now. And then continued engagement with our new business owners. So once they get their gift, we don't want to just drop them. We want to continue mentoring them and helping them. And it's a free service for them to get the gift. But beyond that, we need to figure out some ways that we can bring in some revenue for helping coaching them and bringing them along with us. Thank you very much. That's what I have prepared. I look forward to your questions.
Thank you very much. Does anybody have any questions?
Who's your biggest competition?
We really don't have competition. Across the United States, there are welcome services that are residential based.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them will do B2B services as well, but they're mom and pops. And there's really not anyone in the local area that we can find that's doing that. And we feel like we play really well with other entities and organizations in the local community. Back here?
Talk a little bit more about your lead generation app and how that works.
Sure. Yeah, so that's really what sets us apart, right? And what's where the value is for our business long term, because it's data mining. We're getting a lot of information about these new business owners as they open up. And right now, it's a little bit beyond beta. I mean, we have 75 users using it currently. We're continuing to develop that app. We own the rights to it, so that's great. But we have a whole list of things that as we grow and we add members to it and add locations that we're going to want to add to that. Part of that is tracking for our members so that they can use it almost as a CRM and know when they met with somebody what the outcome of that, what their ROI was, so that we can see that and they can also keep track of that as well. One of the other things that we've looked at is updates on our side. So if we know that a new business owner has expanded, so now they're no longer working out of a home office, they're looking for a space. They need a whole different host of services now. So it's another opportunity for all of our membership to get back in contact with them. Maybe they weren't an ideal lead for that member when we first met with them, but maybe they are now. So it's a good way that we should be able to kind of update our membership on progress of that. And heaven forbid a new business owner closes their business, they need to know that too. So those are things that are coming on the pipeline with our software app. Did that answer your question?
So if I'm a business and I use your service, then I have access to this app
That's correct.
that talks about all the local businesses that are involved.
Correct. And you can log in at any time, and our information can also be downloaded to a CSV file so that you can upload it into your CRM. Yes, ma'am.
Can you talk a little bit about how you currently manage your team and what you've learned from coordinating people in lots of different cities?
Yes. So we currently have a team call on Monday morning is kind of our kickoff call. We have sales individual one-on-one calls with them every Friday. And then we're trying to be as hands-on as we can be. We have a closed Facebook page where they can ask questions. We really want our team members to feel autonomous and that they have a lot of individual, they're on their own a little bit with some management experience behind them. But we've hired intentionally for people that have that entrepreneurial talent and interest. Because first of all, if we do end up franchising, we want these locations to be franchises in the future, and for them to be on their own. But we also want the community to feel like that person is Connection Exchange in their community. So we give them as much tools as they need, but people like John, who's a marketing professional, has been doing this for years and years. We just want him to run with it and use our help as needed.
Okay, cool. And have you found that the calls in the Facebook group are effective, or was there anything you tried before that didn't work out?
I don't know. I guess that's a question for John.
No, the level of communication and resources available is very helpful. You have those 2 scheduled calls that if you have anything you can discuss then. You get the feedback from the other people who are doing the same thing you are in other communities, which is helpful. And just the level of communication at any point in time, I can call, text, email, and know that I'm going to get an answer. The help is available as I need it. So do I need to walk into an office and talk to a person face to face? Not usually. So.
And I'll take it a step further. We really want each of our community directors to make some of their own decisions because our different locations are going to be individual. There's different events going on in each location. There's different needs. There's different sizes of the community, economic growth of the community. So we want them to kind of have some of that decision-making authority on their own with some experience.